Hi everyone, it's Esther Herbert. I'm in for another video visit and I'm excited to be here today on another brisk day here in Southern Ontario. Let me get right to it today. I want to talk to you about medication, kind of lulling yourself into thinking you are well. This will be a topic that will divide people, I am sure. I can only talk, as I always do, about my own experience and how it's benefited me, and hopefully there'll be people out there that will relate to and get a little encouragement from my message today. I think that when you start on a medication, whether it's for bipolar, like for me, or any other mental illness, or you're an alcoholic, which, that is also a mental illness and a disorder, and it also needs to be treated. Now, how you treat it is entirely up to you, your choices, your doctor, your therapist, those around you, your family, and so forth. But if you start on the road of medication and you start to feel well, and I know this happens with bipolar folks a lot. What they do is they think, okay, I'm starting to feel okay. My mood is leveled out. I don't have those huge swings. I'm not having erratic behavior or racing thoughts, and I don't have that grandiose thought of myself as king or queen of the world. I'm feeling better. And so I will stop my medication and I will be just fine. And maybe for the smallest percentage that's true, but I'm talking about the majority, that you are not well. You have not completely and utterly and honestly gotten yourself better. I know that bipolar does not have a cure. Bipolar is something that needs to be medicated and taken care of and managed any way that you can, but managed for the rest of your life. I'm not doom and gloom by any stretch, but I am realistic. I know that I've been on my lithium for 25 years, and it has saved my life. I know that because I was down a path that was very destructive, detrimental, ruining relationships, ruining my life. I wouldn't have been able to work again, nothing like that. When you're handcuffed and let out of your place of employment, that is the ultimate in embarrassment and humiliation. And to come back from that, and now I've held down a job at my corporation called Brady for 22 years as of this December. And to me, I think it's exciting to have my life back. And I wouldn't want to do anything detrimental to that. I know that taking medication can be a pain, and you worry about side effects, of course. And these are things that I know, difficult in today's world, but get a good psychiatrist, a good doctor, a good GP, a good counsel around you, and say, hey, I'm feeling great, can I stop? Or can I wean off? Or whatever. And you two work out a plan, or you three, or whoever it might be. But it is important not to just stop cold turkey and tell yourself, I'm fine, everything's great, because you're probably not. I know that if I stopped my medication, it would be horrendous. And I know that. And I have read about, and I have met online, and I've met in person people who have stopped their medication on bipolar and have been absolutely miserable, and sometimes near-death experiences, because it is such a horrific disease to manage. And I know for me, medication is helpful. Like I said, this is a dividing type of message to send out for you folks, but I do want you to know that you can't kind of lull yourself into that, oh, I'm well, I'm healing, everything is great, without counsel. I'm not saying it can't be done in some disorders, but in mine, particularly my own life story, I can't stop it. I don't want to stop it. I am so glad that I have something that works for me. I am hoping that you have something that works for you and that you'll stick with it. Stick with the program. Your life is worth it. Don't toy with things that you're not sure about. It's a very scary road when you do it alone. So make sure you seek counsel and you make wise decisions, because your mental health is so important, and so are you. Wishing you a wonderful holiday season, a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll be with you in 2026. All right? Take care.